Intuboxing with Frank Warren. Frank, what a performance tonight overall.
I thought it was a really good show. I thought, I think the fans got a bit of everything, didn't they? Some good boxing, there was a Josh Lever fight, was a great local derby, a good war, and obviously the main event I thought was very absorbing. I thought they were two really good quality fighters, two great, really good British fighters. I think they gave the fans a bit of a treat in the boxing. I think in the end of it, it was all for me, about the last few rounds, and Liam certainly won the last 2 rounds. And I think that's what nailed it down for him.
Yeah, it was a great show overall, and I think there's a confidence booster for Liam tonight. Absolutely fantastic after the last.
Yeah, I mean it was very unsatisfactory it was an unsatisfactory ending, but I thought it was an excellent fight. It was a contender for fight of the year up until the weight ended. But this sort of has resolved it. So Liam Smith will go on and now fight the winner of the Cotto fight, or if Cotto wins and vacates the title, he'll fight the first available challenger for the WBO belt early next year. And for Liam Williams, he'll come again. I mean, it's great experience for him. I mean, when you look at the amount of fights he's had, he's been in with one of the guys who operates at the top level, and he's acquitted himself. He shows that he deserves to be in that company. And who knows if Liam Williams gets a couple of wins and Liam Smith wins the world title, may make another fight.
Yeah, and the clash before that with Josh and Glenn. Must hate each other, how they were throwing each other.
Yeah, I think you get that. I don't think it was so much about the hate. I think it was the way it ended and what was said afterwards. And I get the fighters get frustrated, and they think, well, that's wrong. I did this, he did that. There was a lot of clashing.
There was certainly clashing.
There was clashing again tonight. But I think it's a bit of that was, and he alluded to maybe it's some of it was deliberate. I don't know whether I agree with that or not. But as you see, as he was bending down the floor, both of them bent down the floor. As they bent down, both of them got their heads there. So bang, they kept catching each other.
Yeah. No, it was a good performance overall from every fighter tonight and every clash. The fans definitely enjoyed it tonight.
Yeah, I think we've always put on decent shows, but I think since we've been with BT, we've really upped our game, and we've given the fans some good competitive fights, competitive undercards, and it's been great. It's great for the game, great for the boxing, and great for importantly, it's great for the fans, because they're the people who make it all happen.
And over slightly overseas next weekend to Belfast with Frampton.
Yeah, we've got to get our passports, and we're off over there, and I think we've got a really good show there. We've got 2 world title fights. Tough one for Jamie Conlon. It is a tough fight for him, but he's in front of his home fans. He's got, he's never in a bad fight ever. I mean, if he's in the 6th rounder, he can't help it. It's the way he is. He fights with his heart. He's certainly going to be riding on a wave of emotion. As far as the fans are concerned, they're going to be on him. And if that wins fights, he would win it. But he's in with a tough customer. He's a good quality operator. But I hope that he comes through and gets the result. And then we've got Zolani Teti on there, who is one of my favourite fighters. Again, he's a quality operator. He wants to fight Ryan Burnett. He wants to fight a unification match. So we're taking him over there in front of Ryan Burnett's fans, and we're saying that if he wins his fight next week, he's willing to stay there and get involved in another unification if they fancy it. That's if they fancy it. And then obviously the Jackal's back, and he's with his new trainer Jamie Moore, and I think that's going to be hopefully a bed down with him. And if he comes through his fight, that'll set up what we're trying to do next year with with getting him in a position where he can fight and hopefully win a world title.